Good people make great things happen. This event was a ton of fun, the subscriber war. Thanks to everyone who came out and for those that helped put it together. If you didn't make it, hopefully you can make to the next one. Let's show some details. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thruman. Tonight we just had a subscriber war between two clans that we put together, filled with my moderators, clanmates, and subscribers, and we had a great time. I'm going to highlight 8 different attacks from this war, and really guys, it doesn't matter what team won. It was all about just having a good time, looking at some great attacks, and just, having fun with one another. The first attack we're gonna have right here is from the man who set this whole event up, Jim M. He went in with this Town Hall 10v10 attack, Bow Witch attack, starting out in the northern portion of the base, healing up those bowlers and witches from the north, and the same thing is going to happen over in the eastern side of the base. Really nicely done. I'll let you guys know this was in a base that I attacked, and I'm a heavier war weight than GMM is, and I only 2-starred the base with 82%. He was able to come in with a very similar attack strategy and triple it, as you're gonna see. Very proud of him in this attack. Really looks great, did a beautiful job. Heroes are being dropped in, and as you can see, he's holding off on that clan castle with this Bow Witch attack right here, guys. Not something that I see all the time. He holds off on the CC. Maybe so that they don't have to take too much damage. I'm not really sure what his strategy was behind that, but it works out. As you can see, CC is coming in right now. Bowlers and witches are still walking around the base, and beautiful work is happening. Something great about this war is we had Town Hall 8s included as well, which is not what I see often anymore. It's usually 9s, 10s, and 11s. This war had 8s, 9s, 10s, and 11s, and I have highlights from all of those Town Hall levels. We're going to look at 4 attacks from this team, which is Echo's army, which is the team that I was on, and then we're going to look at 4 attacks from Echo's favorites, which is the team that Kirsten was running, another one of my moderators in my streams. The attack is going well right here. The only thing worth worrying about is that multi-target Inferno. It'll prove to be a problem and a concern until the very end of the attack. Queen's walking around the base very nicely, popping through the wall right there. Healers are keeping her alive nicely there, guys. And the King has a healer on top of him as well, just giving him enough strength to keep his life, and he could, I don't know, kind of just stay alive. And look, we have this one Larry over here in the corner working on that builder's hut. That's pretty darn exciting to watch that little guy going. But the Queen is being targeted here by multi-target Inferno, but she's in there taking care of it right now, and then she's going to take care of those balloons that are going after her, those balloon traps that are going after her healers. Got to clean those up. We have 2 witches and a Queen with 2 healers on her. I believe maybe just 1 healer at this point in time. She takes out that 1 archer tower. This is about to be done. Wizard tower gone. That's a triple for Jim M. Attacking up 2 bases in this war. Beautifully done, brother. I'm going to scroll down 1 more base to base number 5, where Cursed goes in on Lex. You guys may know Lex from YouTube, another good friend of mine who makes Brawl Stars content on his channel. This attack right here is a mass miner attack, and as you can see, Lex's base does not yet have Inferno Towers. He is a true 9.5 right now, guys. But the attacker, Cursed, also does not have maxed out heroes. He's not a max Town Hall 10 himself. What we're looking at here is, look at these minions. They got themselves away from that dragon. I was a little concerned right there, guys. But what I was trying to say is he is not a max Town Hall 10 himself. This was his mirror in the war, and the war rules were you had to attack your mirror first, and then you could attack somewhere else strategically in the war. You're going to see this dragon and these minions last a long time, but they're never able to take down those miners because of those heal spells. I was very concerned as this attack was going on, I have to say, but the miners were spread out nicely and they did a really good job. So you guys know in this war I 2-starred a Town Hall 10 with Bow Witch, and then I had to do a dip on a Town Hall 9 because it needed to be cleaned up. 3-star on that. I'm not going to share it though because it was a dip. It wasn't anything that impressive. You should be able to dip down 1 Town Hall level and triple. Although in this war, there were Town Hall 10s on both sides of the war that held their base against Town Hall 11 attackers. So that was pretty impressive to see, and you know those guys were stoked to see that their base held. Dragon right here is working on some of those miners, but look at this, guys. Tons of miners left, and the queen is right there along with those archers. They're going to take out that dragon right here and then just move on over to that those last final defenses, the Tesla, the archer tower, and well, actually the miners are going to just take them out themselves. What a beautiful attack by Cursed against Lex, our boy from Brawl Stars. And we have one more thing. One more builder's hut over here in the corner. We'll just watch that get smacked right there. Two more attacks from Jim M's side of the war, Echo Army. The next one is a Town Hall 9 hit on base number 9. King J is going to go in with a Witch Slap / Bow Witch attack right here. I'm going to take a sip of my G Fuel because my throat is parched right now. That's good. I'll tell you guys, I was streaming tonight probably for about 2 hours. It's after midnight right now. In Clash Royale, my, the new deals of the day just came out. Nothing great in there, no Golem. I'm always going to buy those Golem cards, but I'm digressing here. Basically, I'm tired. This stream was so much fun, lots of talking. My voice is killing me, that's why I need to grab a drink right there. But I'm tired, I mean, but that's when I record, guys. I record late at night. It's just how the schedule works out for me. Bow Witch is looking nice right here, or Witch Slap, call it what you will. Call it Witch Slap because it's got those healed witches on the outside. It's more looking like a Witch Slap attack. And we have the Golem jumping into the core of the base. And when you don't have those Inferno Towers to deal with, it makes this attack much easier to do. King J shows a really nice way of getting it done here. He puts together a good performance. Everything is under heal. Those healers are working on the witches. The heal spell is healing up the bowlers and the queen in the core, but those bowlers are going right into the corner, and that wizard tower and Tesla and Expo just take them all out. That was pretty impressive defense right there from those structures. We're going to watch as the queen pounds and the bowlers and witches continue to walk around the base. Worth noting, this healer was moving towards the queen, and King J used the queen's ability to take out the air defense that was right there, just so that queen could have a little bit of heal on top of her as this attack went on, although that mine worked there. But it was a nice clutch ability or phase of the queen done by King J to make sure that healer did survive. Now we have one bowler, one witch, and one wizard, one pumpkinhead barbarian, and a lot of skeletons that are going to come finish up this attack right here on the storage and then on the archer tower. Gotta love that pumpkinhead. Pretty cool looking troop right there, guys. Happy that he's here with us for this Halloween season. I have one more attack to share with you, and it's a Town Hall 8 attack, and I believe this one is a Go Wipe attack. King Kong goes in. Yes, it is. Do you guys remember the days of Go Wipe? We love those days. He's quaking things open right there in the core, quad quake. He's going in with the 2 golem and a bunch of wizards in behind, really spreading things out and allowing for those wizards to clear out the path, getting rid of all that exterior stuff. No test wall breakers. He goes right in there, even though he did hit a giant bomb. And bowlers coming out of the clan castle. So this is more of a Gobo wipe, which is really the new way to go wipe these days since the introduction of the bowlers. Rage spell right there in the core. Man, I mean, this literally brings me back in 2 years ago when I was Town Hall 8 and doing my attacks and really just having a good time at Town Hall 8, learning the game. That's really when attacks start to get a little bit more complicated, and it's not just throwing all your troops and you'll triple type thing. Usually, the serious scene begins at Town Hall 8, and then it just gets more and more serious as time goes on. So these are going to walk around the base, the P.E.K.K.A are, with those wizards, and they're going to have that bowler with support as well. Wizards are going to take out that archer tower. P.E.K.K.A, there's 3 P.E.K.K.A right there, guys, with a wizard and an archer behind. So they're going to be able to shoot over those walls nicely. Golemite is tanking really well in the core as well. And we have one wizard that's just shooting around. Look at how cute it is, that wizard tower shooting right there at that wizard. Little tiny fireballs just floating through the air. Is he going to survive? That wizard does not survive. It's going to take out the hut, possibly. Yes, it does. And that's the end of it. Right here, we're going to have some pounding on the walls. The P.E.K.K.A are going to get through. Wizards are going to help them out. And that's going to be the first Town Hall 8 triple that we highlight in this war. And it was a cool one. Fun to watch some Gobo wipe, always. Gobo wipe is in a war, guys. You could almost count on it being in a video of mine because it's exciting. I like doing it. And I think you guys like seeing it. Let me know. Alright, so now we have to go over to the other side of the war, which is Echo's favorite. So that's where my home base was. And this attack right here, a triple right here, guys. I'm going to scout it. Now I want to replay it, not a scout. There we go. And Gohan goes in against his mirror. A 10v10 hit right here. He's going in with Bow Witch on base number 3, and he's going to get the job done. Bowlers and witches in the corners of the base, the northern corner and the eastern corner of the base right there. Golem is right in between the northeast, and bowlers behind, heroes behind. And bowlers coming out of the clan castle being sucked right into that jump spell into the core of the base, and there a rage will be dropped to get things rolling. Queen's working on that lava hound. Poison spells there as well. Witches are going into the core with the kill squad, guys. We do have more witches tanking along the outside of the base, up in the north down to the west, and over in the east down to the south. Kill squad is looking good, though. It's still going strong in the core of the base. Those bowlers under rage are really unbelievable, guys. It makes me wonder if maybe more rage spells, less jump spells in this attack. If you take a few wall breakers and 0 jump spells, you can bring 4 rage spells, and the rage will probably have those bowlers just pounding through the walls also. I don't know. It'd be worth trying something like that out. Not sure how well it would work. But we have our queen in the core of the base. A couple of bowlers pounding on that wall. Skeletons working on the wall, and witches as well. Queen's ability is still intact, so with that being said, this attack is going to be as good as done. We can just double time through it. Really beautiful attack. Dominating attack there by Gohan from Echo's favorites in this war, which was my opponent. Still, we got it done, but really nice attack here, man. And the bowlers and skellies and the witch finish up the job right here at a Town Hall 10v10 hit. We're going to scroll down to base number 9, and on this base, you're going to find Yakuza going in against King J using a witch slap attack. We've seen this attack strategy before, haven't we, guys? Witches, wouldn't say OP, but they are strong right now in the current meta, which means we could probably expect them to be receiving a little bit of a nerf at some point in time. It's usually how things work. Doesn't mean it's definitely going to happen, but it does work that way sometimes. Nice bunch of witches being healed up with the wizards right here in the southernmost portion of the base. Look at all those witches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. That's a ton of skeletons being spawned right there, guys. Bowlers and golem and heroes jumping into that first compartment, which consists of those wizard towers and that one cannon. Jumping in. Look at those skeletons on the town hall, tearing it apart really quickly there, guys. The queen's working on the baby dragon, or was trying to. She is. One more shot. There it goes. And the witches continue to walk. Really nice. The healers, though, they leave 4 witches to themselves. 2 of them actually head back onto those witches, and those witches are going to do some work on that queen. Queen has a hard time dealing with the skeletons because she can't keep up with their rate of spawn. They will win most of the time against a queen. Multiple witches will win every time against the queen if there's no outside defenses in play, I should say. King's Inn's going to take out that expo. These witches are still walking around the base. Tesla farm right here, guys, and the witch is working on that final, or that second Tesla of the 4 that were there, and she almost gets it down, but the skeleton, is the skeleton going to strike? No, there is a sliver of health left in that Tesla. The queen's going to say goodnight to it, though, and then take out the rest of this base, all as the witches are continuing to walk around the base. Unbelievable right there. The king is going to go down. Tanks for the queen for a moment. Her ability is yet to be used, which means that this is just cleanup here, guys. It's just definitely going to be done. And what do we have? Oh, fast motion running right there. And we see them all popping through. And there's the 3-star. And we have 2 more. Scrolling down 2 bases to base number 11. That's a scout. We want to replay. Keep hitting the wrong side because I'm not used to doing it from the other side of war. We have a Laloon with no king. So a single hero, solo hero. Zap, Quake, Laloon. One of those ADs goes down right there. There are 3 left in the base. Archer Tower is going to go down to that balloon, and the CC is going to be lured, and out of it comes a dragon. Let's zip through how this is cared for. The queen's going to deal with it. Phased the queen awfully quickly there, Big G did. And in come the hounds and balloons. 4 hounds on those 2 front air defenses there. Haste spells being used to get them into play. Rage spell on top of the southernmost air defense. And another rage being used there, trying to take out those ADs. 2 more hounds left in the bag, or not in the bag, on the playing field right now. But no more spells. The spells are depleted, guys. And I was concerned about this attack. Check out the queen in the core of the base. There's no poison spell. There's nothing. There's no rage spell to rage up those pups. She's going to kind of just be on her own, killing a lot of balloons. Let's see what happens here. On stream, just about at this time, I was saying, I don't think these balloons are going to get through the base. I think the queen is going to clean them all up. But they took out the Teslas pretty quickly there. There were, these balloons are going to go down, I believe, but there were more balloons in the base. Here they come. And what happens here, which was pretty clutch, since there's no more defenses, the balloons are going to work on the storage, and then they're going to drop right on the queen, taking her out, and then the rest right from here, guys, is cleanup. I wasn't sure that that was going to work, but very smart play there by Big G, making sure the other balloons stick out the defenses before sending in those balloons to demolish the queen. And the last hit from the war is done right here by Mother. I believe Mother got a 6-pack in this war, and it's Dragons at Town Hall 8. Let's see how this one gets done. So we had Town Hall 8 Dragons, and we're having Town Hall 8 Go Wipe. Pretty exciting stuff. Nice use of that Earthquake spell, softening up the Town Hall as well as that other air defense. 1 rage spell, a king, 9 drags, and 4 loons in the composition. Only 2 ADs to deal with here, guys. Now with 1 rage spell, it makes things tough. Only 1 rage spell to get your troops and you get your dragons and balloons through the base. And what I think he does here, he drops it a little too shy, a little too short. He should have gone over to the right a few tiles, and it would have raged these balloons right into that AD because they wouldn't have been swept over. But the job is still going to get done. And but check it out, guys. The dragon's actually the one that's going to have to get that job done because of that sweeper. Actually, nope, I take it back. Balloons are able to do it. And well, the king has yet been dropped into the attack right here. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons left, and about 40% of the base to get through. So again, I wasn't sure. There was a minute and a half or a little bit more than that left in the attack. Lots to do, lots of work to get done. Let's see if Mother can get it done. Well, we obviously know that Mother can get it done, but let's see how he gets it done. King's in to help things out a bit. We have 2 drags left, working their way around the base with the enemy, with our king, I should say. This again was a mirror hit, 13v13. If you don't know what mirror is, guys, it means when you attack the same number as you are in the war. So if you're the number 1 in the war, you attack the number 1. If you're number 10, you attack the number 10. That's what a mirror means in war. I'm going to 4 times through the rest of this because dragons are slow, but you're going to get to see exactly how they finish up this attack right here. And really the Wizard Tower was the final thing to worry about in the war. Everything else taken out and was ground targeting. But right now, back into the war results. Echo's army beats Echo's favorites. Let's scroll through the people who participated right here. Thank you to everyone that came over from Divine Justice for participating in the war and making it happen. Thank you to Jim M for putting all of this together and making this war happen in general. And thank you for Kirsten for leading the opposing team and also being a great mod and just part of everything that I like doing here on the channel. But guys, that's been it for today. I hope you enjoyed some of these highlights. I did, especially because these are people that are not in competitive CWL clans. Actually, some of them may be, but not all of them. On top of that, there were some Town Hall 8 hits that we don't normally see all the time, which is always exciting. So Echo's army, this is probably the last time you'll ever see me in this level 1 clan because, well, no one's going to stick around here. It's just for the event. Guys, I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Make sure you tell me in the comments which of the attacks did you enjoy the most, and hopefully next time we do one of these wars, you could be part of it as well. We had plenty of space for more people. Remember, to be in best touch with me, you should be following me over on Twitter at Echo Through Me, and then you will always know what's going on, what the stream is happening, what's happening on video, and what my plans are. And then you could partake in this more frequently. But guys, thanks so much. Make sure you take part in the poll that's in the upper right hand side of the video, and I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.